So it's just so crazy the topic that I want to talk to you guys about. I feel as though as a highly spiritual person, you should be able to actually feel my energy throughout these videos. I explained to you guys that I'm back in my old town. The last time I was down here was like 8 years ago. So this is my old neighborhood. When I come down here, it's like I get this energy. No place on earth feels the way how it feels when I come down here. You guys know what I mean? I speak about this all the time. Just highly spiritual people having highly spiritual places that they own. It may be a county, it may be a hospital, a park, whatever the case may be. But this is my grandmother's house. She had this house before I was born. So that alone should say that, it's been a long time, and the memories that I have here is just so beautiful. You guys know what I mean? But what I want to talk to you guys about is I really don't know how I feel about marijuana and the gang stalking program, because it's like the reason why I say that, and like on a serious note, the reason why I say this is that it's pretty clear. Like if you're a marijuana smoker, right, then you could pretty much see that these people don't want you to smoke, like for various reasons. Take for say, they don't want to make marijuana legal. It's like maybe it's because it's something that's controversial. Maybe it's because it's something that's a touchy topic, and a lot of people have different opinions. A lot of people have split opinions. That may be the reason, and that's why I say I don't know. But it's like they don't want to legalize marijuana, and it's always, it's always a hard decision to make when it comes to legalizing marijuana. You guys know what I mean? But then, um, being a but then being a marijuana smoker, and then also knowing about smart technology, remote neuron monitoring, them manipulating people's bodily functions, them scanning, controlling people's brains, and doing all sorts of stuff throughout this gang stalking program. So me knowing all that and smoking marijuana, you get to find out that when you're actually high, when you actually smoke marijuana, you're more vulnerable to these attacks. I don't know how, but I know for sure that you're more vulnerable to these attacks. You're more vulnerable to these attacks. But then there's a twist. Throughout you smoking marijuana also, when you smoke and you're high, that also brings simpler times on you because you're relaxed. It's like you're in the good old days just because you're high. Obviously, that's why some people smoke, for the feeling. So that feeling can also be a great reset feeling. You guys get where I'm coming from? You're so relaxed. That's why a lot of these marijuana smokers are actually woke. I don't know about no other drugs because I don't do no other drugs. So I'm not telling people, I'm not, I wouldn't recommend you to do any drugs because people listen. At one point in my life, I stopped smoking marijuana for 3 years and I never felt better. So, I'm not recommending no one to smoke marijuana, but I'm just saying that I never did any other drug. I'm just letting you guys know that this is not, this is not a video telling you guys that this is something good to do. I'm just saying, I'm just telling my experience as a ganja smoker. I'm just telling you my experience as a marijuana smoker. You stop joking around. On a serious note, people, I stopped smoking for 3 years and I never felt better. So I wouldn't recommend you guys to do it, but I know that you're more vulnerable to these attacks while you're high. MK Ultra, that's another thing that I didn't mention. You're more vulnerable to these attacks because you're not 100% in your normal state of mind. You guys know what I mean? No matter how in tune you are, how alert you are, you're still not 100% normal when it comes to that. You're still not 100% in your normal state of mind.